A voice says, "Did you know?" Echoing as black chains begin to unravel a tale. Do you remember? A book, flipping through the pages on its own. Swirls of blackish-green energy radiating from its pages. This is a story from a long, long time ago. A human king discovered a bridge that connects to another world. And the story begins with the opening of that bridge. When the bridge suddenly opened, humans began fleeing in terror. You see, from the portal, terrifying monsters began to emerge. Yes, the other world on the other side of the portal was, in fact, the demon world. From the portal, the monsters kept coming, and the world, which has been peaceful, has now become a disaster. Many humans died, and the world turned red. At that moment, a human king could only fervently pray to God, "Oh God, please grant us the power to drive away those evil monsters." Then, a brilliant light fell from the sky. The monsters disappeared like black smoke. From that day on, some humans received a special mark and gained mysterious abilities, becoming beings with the power to face the terrifying monsters. People called them mages and revered them. Thus, it is said that peace returned to the world. But the one who granted the king's wish, was it really God? We begin our story with a view of the night sky. Two full moons shine brilliantly over a building with tall, stained glass windows. Silhouettes of carriages being pulled by horses arrive to a lively event where music can be heard from a distance. Inside the building, people are seen dressed in their best party attire. The hall, radiating with golden lights. Music plays as people laugh. We then make our way over to a blonde standing above the stairs, wearing a beautiful ball gown with white gloves. She is being helped by her assistant with a plush fur scarf. You said this was a meeting of mages. If I had known it would only be detestable nobles, I wouldn't have come. They said the dark mage might show up. I was completely deceived. The assistant tries to warn Miss Saren that the nobles might be able to hear you. There'll be another opportunity, Miss Saren. Fine, I'll just sing a song and leave right away. There shouldn't be a problem with that, right? Of course not, Miss Saren. Anyways, recently a caravan passing through the forest was heavily damaged. So you're telling me that these idiots still came out to this party knowing this information? God, they are so stupid. I just wanted to meet the dark mage. Just once. I hear he's quite handsome. I even got all dressed up for him. Quiet down. I think Singer Saren is about to start. I can't believe she showed up to this party. I hear she has a beautiful voice. As Singer Saren is about to begin, she opens up her eyes to something that left her speechless. I mean, look at all the ugly in this photo. What the hell is going on? I haven't even begun to sing yet. People are now in a full panic. Fear and chaos ensues, as everyone is now running away from the monsters lurking behind the window, leaving Singer Saren still standing there on the stage. Is there something behind me? Singer Saren then turns her head to look over her shoulder. Ah, I see. I knew those ugly-ass nobles weren't looking at me all crazy. I'm sexy as hell. So they were running from these demons breaking down the windows. It all makes sense now. Wait, demons with red eyes are breaking down the window to eat me. A large purple demon hand busts through the windows in an attempt to have the Singer Saren as an appetizer before they feast on ugly nobles for the main course. Singer Saren, frozen in fear, says, "I'm too young to die. The dark mage hasn't even taken my virginity yet." Right on cue, our main man has arrived, slashing his fancy black magic through the air with a dazzling display of riz. Our boy then says, "I hear my services might be needed." Something about someone's virginity needing to be taken by me, the dark mage. Before we do the nasty, let me just paint the floor with demon guts, to set the mood. The dark mage, is it really him? He showed up here to save me. Ah, that's so cute. The dark mage, still spinning around in the air, effortlessly handling these demon monsters with ease. You demons will have to pay with your life, because you guys are a bunch of cock-blockers. And I hate frickin' cock-blockers. With that one slash, tones of blue, white, and black magic eradicate the cock-blocking demons in an instance. We then see that Singer Saren is obviously wet now, with a single drop of demon blood dripping down her face down to her chin. Miss Saren, oh my God, are you okay? Miss Saren, say something. Are you okay? Miss Saren, dress still sparkling in the light, hair perfect as if still untouched, says, "That person just got me wet. Didn't he take a bit too long, though? I mean, I was waiting here all night. And he finally shows up just so we could do it for 15 seconds. But the Dark Mage is so perfect in every way. And he came here to save me. Oh my god, he's like, so perfect. The Dark Mage of Ophion. His dreamy and deep blue eyes. His cold expressionless stare, ready to just snatch my soul away. His midnight black hair. See, I told you the Dark Mage would show up, Miss Saren. First, let's go somewhere safe, okay? It's the Dark Mage of Ophion. It's him, it's really him. The Dark Mage is here. I've heard of him. The famous one from a place called Ophion. They say that he's a hero. They say that on that day, he saved many lives. They say that he will steal your girl. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's coming our way. Quick, how's my face look? My dress. Help me fix my dress. The hair, it's looking good, right? Hey girl. You good? You alright? Yeah, I'm good. Why do I not look good? No. What I mean is, you good? You know, after what we just did. Oh that. No, it's all good. Perfectly fine. Alright, cool. So, I know this might be a little weird, with all the demons slaying and all, but what is it, love? Is there something that you needed to get off your chest? I was gonna say, can I ask you for a favor? Of course, babe. You can always ask for anything from me, especially if it's coming from you, my love. I'll do anything, anywhere, anytime. The Dark Mage then reaches into his coat pocket and begins to say, well then, if that's the case, could I ask you for your autograph, Miss Saren? An autograph? Is that really all you want from me? Yeah. Here, take this pen and paper. We just did it for my first time in front of all these disgusting demon monsters and nobles, and you just wanted to get in my autograph. The next day, we see the headquarters of Ophion sitting in front of a well-developed city. Look over there. It's the Dark Mage. The Dark Mage, oh my gosh. Is it really him? The Dark Mage is here? It's definitely him. I heard he smashed last night. I always think. I don't really like crowded places. That's why I don't like to show up in public in this form. A redhead then comes over, holding a stack of papers. Blow. This is kind of out of the ordinary for you, isn't it? Showing up at the gate at this hour. Our boy responds, Ren. Hi. I bet it's because of the master, huh? Are you here to report on the mission? Yes, it was such a tedious mission though. So you finally did it. Yeah. Run, what choice did I have? Hey Ren, what are those papers you're carrying? Oh, these. Nothing important. Okay then, I have to go report to the master, but later on, let's grab a bite to eat later, okay? Yeah, sure. Just then a single piece of paper falls from Ren's stack. Ren, you dropped this. Wait, what the hell is this? Are you being for real right now? Our boy just wants to be left alone. He already gets so much attention as it is. Yet she's creating flyers to come see about the Dark Mage for any request of any kind. Well shit, you weren't supposed to see that blow. Is this the master's doing? You weren't supposed to know about it. And I tried to tell him that I didn't want to do it. But the master, she's cut off, because Blow just ditched her, leaving her standing there, papers still spread out onto the floor. Blow? The master is just sipping on some tea, standing in front of the window, enjoying the nice weather. Just then Blow, annoyed, kicks in the office door like it's being raided by the police. The master then turns around, getting slapped by the piece of paper that Blow apparently threw from across the room as he came into the door. Tell me, what is this supposed to be? Oh, hey Blow. What's up, dog? You came. I was waiting for you. You seem upset. What's wrong with you? Did someone bother you on the way here or something? Yeah, the one bothering me is you. Now tell me, what is this supposed to be? Oh, this. Pulling a neat little sleight of hand trick. He then says, this is nothing. See, it's already disappeared. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, what was the question again? What were we just talking about? Are you kidding me right now? Everywhere I go these days, people get super noisy. The ladies screaming my name, asking me when I'm going to call them back. The dudes are like, why did you smash my wife? It's annoying. You asked me to come to Ophion in this form. And now you put out requests like this without my permission. Well, it looks like our big star, Blow from Ophion, is a shy one, huh? Yes, it's embarrassing. Boom, slamming down the autographed piece of paper from the previous night. Eek, you scary-ass mother, when did you get over here? So you got it. You hit that shit, didn't you? So how was it? It was alright. But, that's not the point. What I'm saying is this is the last time. No more absurd errands. No more missions where I have to smash famous pop star celebrities. Well, you see Blow, that's not possible. I got a whole stack of requests, precious missions waiting just for you. like finding Ellen's lost puppy. She's super cute too. Then there's Ron's love letter. The girl he's trying to get is quite the looker. Look, Master, knock it off. My point is, you got the singer Saren's autograph. That's not an easy task. Saren won't just let anyone hit, because she has a quirky personality, right? I don't know. She wasn't that kinky. She seemed very startled because of the attack, though. The attack? What attack? Ravi, where Saren is active, is usually a safe zone. Did you encounter a band of thieves or something? No, nothing like that. It was monsters. They were mid-level and not very strong, but it's strange that such things appeared in Ravi, which is protected by the tower. Yes, it is a bit strange, isn't it? We need to investigate this thoroughly. But, bro, you got her autograph and her number, even in a situation like that. Blow, you are something else, my man. Anyway, how long are you going to stay in that form? Lude. Wellsome keeps giving me these weird-ass requests instead of a real mission, so I have a lot of built-up magical pressure, just waiting to bust out if you know what I mean. Your name is Blow. As he chants this magical phrase, his eyes begin to emit a blue glow. Black magic surrounds him in a tornado-like circular motion. The mark on his hand glows, swishing and swooshing black and blue magic energy. Awaken release. As he begins to transform back to his regular self. Lude, it seems like you've grown taller since I last saw you. Oh, really? Nah, just playing, little guy. Okay, now that I've gotten your autograph as assigned, give me a real mission. A real freaking mission. You hear me? I've been thinking. I'm serious. Don't play with me, old man. Lude, since that day, not only the public, but many wizards have been watching you. The association's Sick Moo On is actively searching for you. It's going to get more dangerous. It's different from before. I'm worried about your well-being. Is the person worried about my well-being the same as the person who ordered the production of these flyers? Wait, there was another one. Where did you get that from? Cut the bullshit, Master. So, are you going to give it to me or not? Well, actually, there's a big task. An auction held 3 times a year, typically dealing with rare and unique items. However, this time, information came in about a magic stone by the name of Shazan's Heart. So a top-grade magical stone? Yes, but the problem is, other wizards are also aware of this information too. Do you understand now? This mission could get quite fun. After his conversation and mission briefing with Lude, the Master is then seen looking at a profile folder of our boy. He then says, I couldn't show it after all. If they see this, they'd be furious. We then see that the book was an admission permit stating that Lude Krishi, age 15, has passed the basic test and met the qualifications, and was granted admission into the Helios Magic School. Later that evening, we arrive at the auction. The auctioneer is making his way to the center of the stage in front of a large statue of a praying angel. He is being closely followed by a line of guards. People in the crowd begin whispering. It's probably because they don't want anything to happen. Who would try anything with so many guards around? Are you kidding? Today is different. There's so many mages in the hall tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been waiting for a long time. Now then, let us begin. This is it. What everyone has been eagerly waiting for. Many of you have been anticipating today's auction. We will now begin. Well, here we go. Nothing could go wrong, right? With the guards standing at attention at every 3-foot interval around the entire building. What could go wrong? Phew. So many people showed up today. Is the magic stone called Shazan's Heart really that amazing? It is a rare, top-grade magic stone. Seriously, what do you think, Ren? Pausing for a second, she begins to say, I can see that there are certainly many mages here. Are you really okay with this? Well, it should be fine, shouldn't it? I'm the dark mage after all. My purpose is a bit different from theirs. Lude, what do you mean by that? What I'm saying is, Ren, I'm here for a different purpose. Lude is recalling a previous conversation with the Master at the headquarters concerning the details of this mission. What is it that you think might be fun? What does that mean? Tell me, what does this mission entail exactly? Lude, someone will appear at that auction, and my mission is to carry out the vengeance of that someone who harbors deep resentment against them. This is a revenge proxy mission. A revenge proxy? Yes. A certain vile mage has completely ruined the client's life. Therefore, we will exact revenge for our client. A fitting and deserved revenge. Here, take a look, Lude. That's the content of the request. After some digging, he turned out to be a typical villain who exploits and swindles weaker people. Recently, there have been quite a few victims. and it seems like he's been cleverly avoiding the law. Our client wants me, the Dark Mage, to exact revenge. However, this third-class mage, he doesn't seem like an easy target, does he? Exploitation. Been to prison. You're not asking me to kill this scumbag, are you? 'Cause I will. Of course not, Lude. You can't just let such a piece of shit die so easily. Then what? What does the client want to happen? Since a top-grade magic stone is up for auction, many people will gather, whether it's participants, spectators, or people with other motives. Your mission, should you choose to accept. Step number 1. You will need to find him. Remember, it will be crowded. Okay, so once we find his ass, break his limbs, torture and torment him, shave one eyebrow off. You will have to pants him. Strip him of his pants. What? Come again. What did you say? I said, you just need to strip his pants off. Come on, man. Hell no, I ain't doing it. Huh, why not? I'm not asking you to kill him. Just strip the dirtbag's pants. No, seriously, what if he's not wearing any underwear? Why do we have to do that? What kind of revenge is this shit? Is this even real? Lude, calm down and listen to me first. That is what the client wants. According to the information from the client, there's a rumor that he was once a member of Kodal. Kodal? Isn't that the crime organization that disappeared a long time ago? That's right. Back then, it was announced that they were all wiped out. But considering the large bounty placed later, it wouldn't be surprising if a few managed to escape. Radin, where the auction is being held, has a deep grudge against Kodal. And it's said that Kodal members had a tradition of using Lemon's poison to carve an affiliation mark on their legs. That mark, no matter what you do, cannot be removed. That mark, if revealed in front of a large audience, would make quite an excellent revenge now, wouldn't it? So, you will pants the guy? Pull his pants down. Pants him. Ah, it's no big deal, you say? But let's just say we strip this guy, and there's no mark. It is just a rumor after all. Then what? Wouldn't that also be revenge in itself? Getting your pants stripped off in front of everyone. How embarrassing, right? Nope. I'm not doing that shit. Come on. It's no big deal. Just do it. Nah, man. You're going to have to find someone else to do it. Back in the present, I guess I'm going to pants someone in front of all these wonderful people. Are you sure about this, Lude? Yes, sure. This is light work. Somehow it'll all work out. Meanwhile, up in the balcony, a little green-eyed girl with blonde hair is being reprimanded as she gets yanked at by the collar. Princess, we are not here to play around. But there are so many people here. I just want to. She's then cut off. Princess, I said we're here to watch. Quit messing around. The princess yells out. That's right, watch. I feel like something super fun is going to happen. Don't you think? Oh, look at Tessie. Hello, Tessie. Lady Tessie on nah. She fell asleep all of a sudden. Well, all right then. Someone holding a silver wine glass says Lapis. Stay focused and watch carefully. Lapis says yes. I'm watching carefully, father. With this, many mages gathered together. There is bound to be something worth seeing. Yes, father. I will do as you say. We then jump over to a beast man wearing a fancy blue coat, blinging with all the fancy gold trimmings. He says, Hey, Schick. Today, our mission is solely to protect the magic stone. You know that, right? Schick, are you even listening? Let me be clear. We are not destroying it, but protecting it. Schick just says, It's coming. Beastman says, It is not coming. It is coming. It's not coming. Let me be clear. Protecting the magic stone. Shut up, old man. I said it's coming. Who are you calling an old man? As Schick is about to pluck the last leaf on the branch. With a smile on his face, he says, Yep, you guessed it. He says, I'm coming. I mean, it's coming. All right, let us get back to the auction. We've gone around the room and introduced all the things. The auctioneer begins to say, Now, this noble Ritz necklace has been won by the beautiful lady over there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. In the blue corner. Some of you may already know, but this is an incredibly rare and precious item. The greatest magic stone imbued with the power of the mighty Shazer. This is Shazan's heart. People in the crowd begin to say, Oh, wow, it's beautiful. Look at this radiant light. Do you feel its mighty power just by gazing at it? This is your chance to become the owner of this powerful magic stone. Lude, how's it going? Have you found the target yet? No, I can't see them clearly. Lude, stop messing around. No, I am being serious. Everyone's energy is so mixed up. Or maybe something happened and he couldn't make it today. Then I guess I should start preparing. Ren, looking over her shoulder quickly. My name is Blow. As he begins to chant and transforms. Awaken. With that, his hand then glows with black and blue energy. Ren then says, it's always fascinating every time I see it. Mages that can transform their appearance like you are truly rare. How does that little kid become such a handsome young man like this? My handsome eyes are up here, Ren. I know what you were doing. Oh, lewd. I'm sorry for calling you a little kid. It was just a joke, hee 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 hee. Okay, let's get started. How's your mana, lewd? It's sufficient, more importantly. It's coming. Apparently everyone is coming in this story. What? What the hell is going on? I told you it's coming. All of the soldiers ready up, prepared to maintain order within the auction hall. A blonde guy with a ponytail then says, move aside you lot. As he is holding a knife up to the throat of the auctioneer, he lets out a maniacal laugh. Ponytail is accompanied with his buddy, who we'll call Scar. The Mana Stone is ours. What the hell is their problem? Seriously, what's with them? The soldiers holding their spear blades say, drop your weapon. Another yells, drop your sword and take a step back. No, the ones that need to step back are you. Just then Ponytail shoots out a sonic boom of glowing purple energy. The soldiers are trying to cover up their ears. As Scar shoots a wave of yellow energy pushing back the entire crowd of soldiers. The hand blade bounces off, spinning in the air like a boomerang, and back into his hand, with precision and skill. We then see that everyone that used to be in the area is now laying unconscious on the ground. Ponytail then says, seriously, I was just so bored that I couldn't wait. So, we'll just go ahead and claim this Mana Stone. Okay. Someone steps over and grabs Ponytail's wrist. Like no you won't you scrub. We then see that it was the Beast Man. Ponytail dude with a stunned look on his face. What? Dude has furry animal ears? Who the hell are you supposed to be? The Beast Men are apparently very sensitive to anyone talking about their ears. Because just then, with one hand, he clenches down on Ponytail's arm with a dominating force. After screaming like a teething baby, Ponytail is now sitting on the ground, as he says, my arm. You, that robe. Are you a mage from the association? Murmuring can be heard from the crowd. The association? Who? Beast ears and tail. There was a famous mage like that, who was definitely a part of the association. Ah, yes, I remember now. The association's hunting dog, Lanasi's hound. God damn it. Who the hell is calling me a hound? I'm not. Who is the bastard who dared call me a hound? Come on out, you piece of shit. Scar, gritting his teeth, says, freaking annoying association scum. Just then he charges up his boomerang blade with a bright golden and yellow energy, shooting it directly at the hound bastard. The boomerang blade then pops his ass, right in the head, and deflects straight up into the air. The hound, clearly not amused, says, hey you. A creaking sound can be heard as he swivels his head at the neck. Eyes now glowing red. Says, that shit hurt you frickin' douchebag. Dumb and Dumber are now shaking in their boots. Says, I think we messed up, bro. Ren, standing in the balcony, can be heard saying, what's this? They look like they are scared shitless right now. But a mage from the association? That's unexpected. Those pompous people. Blow then says, look closely, Ren. That person. They're the mage who was with him that day. Ren just says, what? Then could it be? We then cut to the self-proclaimed owners of the magic crystal. And we see that they both just got their asses kicked. Laying on the ground, all beat the hell up. The hound turns to the crowd and says, attention all mages, I understand the excitement over a top-tier Mana Stone making its rare appearance. But if you recklessly stir things up, it won't end well for you. So stay quiet until the auction is over. Got it? Anyone who touches the Mana Stone or shows any suspicious intentions from this point forward will have to deal with me. Now then, since nobody has spoken up, I trust you all understand. So I'll take my leave. We can see the auctioneer slowly getting up with wobbly legs. Son of a bitch, the Mana Stone is gone. There, over there. The Mana Stone is with the person standing on top of the angel statue. Hey you. Sick Moon. What the hell are you doing? It's coming. I can feel it. He's definitely here. What? What are you doing up there, you crazy bastard? Get down here right now. Hey Blackie. This is what you want too, right? If you want it, come and get it. If it doesn't come out, I'll have no choice but to eat it. The crowd begins its murmuring once again. The association's sick moon. What about the mana stone? Who's Blackie? Oh, the horror. It's coming. Rin then says, Blow, is the Blackie person they're talking about you? Blow doesn't reply. I wouldn't reply either. That is just a dumbass question. What the hell? Rin, probably out of nervousness, goes on and says, This is more complicated than I thought. By the looks of it, if we meet, it doesn't seem like it'll end easily. At this point, shouldn't we just back out of the mission? No, I can't back out of the mission because of some dusty-ass dudes. Dusty-ass dudes? Yeah, because he is surrounded by red dust all the time. I guess we'll have to manage somehow. It's not like I can stop you. We then jump around to some conversations happening within the crowd during this commotion. One guy says, I came expecting a top-tier mana stone that appeared after years. But now that Sick Moon has it, I've lost all of my motivation to take it. I mean, there's more than a few mages here. Will it be that hard if we all rush at him? Nah man, that's just nonsense. The association's Sick Moon is on a whole nother level. The two continue on. Maybe if it were the Black Mage. But I don't know anyone crazy enough to challenge Sick Moon. As we see Tessie walking onto the scene, the red dusty dude is still going on, holding the mana stone, trying to get the Black Mage to come out. Do you want to play hide and seek or something? Sick. Stop being crazy and come down now. Old man, you can go back now. You're in my way. What's up with this power? Just then a blue blade of energy slashes through the air, bringing down the gigantic praying angel statue. What the hell, Tessie? What did the statue do to you? The hound, with his jaw dropped, mouth wide open, says, What the hell was that? Sorry to say, guys, the angel is now deceased. Our girl Tessie has got some crazy destructive power, but that's not going to do anything if she can't aim worth a damn. The hound says, Hey, was that your doing? I came to participate in this auction fairly. I even brought 1 silver. OMG, that is like so freaking cute, guys. But the dusty dude had to mess things up and interrupted. Excuse me, bitch, you're the one who interrupted me. No, you interrupted me, she says. Then he says, You're a goddamn crazy woman. I don't know where the blue-haired hottie came from, but this should at least buy us some time. Right, Blow? Yes, that's right, Run. The target. I found him. I can now move on to Phase, Stripper Boy. Explosions, stirring up dust, then starts covering the auction house. As a fight ensues, we can see 2 figures bolting from one location to another. Tessie and Sick Moon are seen really messing things up as they put their skills on display, testing each other's combat fighting prowess. Tessie is seen clutching her sword with both hands as she zips through the air at an unreasonably fast speed. She then effortlessly leaps into the air, cocking back a powerful blow. A blue blade energy looks as though it might split Dusty Dude right in half. Just then, Sick Moon was like, Nah girl, you're gonna have to try way harder to take me down. He then catches the sword with his bare hands, y'all. Tessie has this look, like he just caught my blade. Dusty Dude coldly says, Those who don't know their place dare to come out. Are you trying to annoy me, girl? He begins to emit a red ball of energy in his palm. Red magic begins pulsing in the air, dust circulating through the air at the intense confrontation. Sick Moon releases his magic blast, which explodes, leaving red streams of energy shooting all over the place. This sends Tessie flying back through the air, crashing into the wall behind her. Side note, this auction hall is going to be a mound of dust and rocks soon. Seriously, who pays for all the damages that happen in these kind of situations? In a storm of dust and fallen rubble, Tessie gets up on one knee. As she says, My name is Teshiana. Sick Moon, with one hand on his hip, is thinking, Well, it's coming. Teshiana then says, Awaken. Bright blue streaks of energy in a circular motions begin to swirl, and a blast of blue energy shoots into the air, creating a tall blue pillar. Do you think you're actually going to change anything, just because you awaken? Looking ice cold, she says you. Brace yourself. As she launches herself at his location with breakneck speed. The princess is now jumping up and down. She says, Oh wow. Tessie has awakened. This is so amazing. The assistant just fixes his glasses and says, Princess. I think it's best we head back now. The princess cries out, Eek, no way. He continues, with Knight Teshiana acting like that. Even though she was brought here as an escort, there's nothing I will be able to do. Plus, we snuck out secretly. And if something happens to you, princess, I'll definitely lose my title. Or worse, my neck. So let's head back, before something more troublesome happens. Apparently, the crowd wanted to wait until the building collapses before they yell, "Everyone evacuate outside." One asks, what on earth is happening right now? They must have been in the bathroom this whole time. Someone says, the magic stone, where is it? Another says, I definitely saw it fall this way. The hound is moving through the crowd telling people to move out of the way. That bastard could have at least handed me the stone if he was going to fight against Teshiana. Now where did that stone fall to? Below is seen standing, ground level within the chaos. He has his eyes on the target, which is seen arms wrapped around some chick. He stands there, thinking there's too many people around. Everyone is focused on the magic stone. However, this is the perfect opportunity during all of this commotion. How can I naturally show the mark on his leg? I guess taking off his pants is the only way. No, let's think about this clearly. There must be another way. I can't believe I'm even in a situation like this. Thanks to that damn master. Hey, you there. What do you want, boy? The dark mage then leans in and says, I saw that man over there wearing purple clothes is hiding the magic stone. The blue-haired guy says, you mean that smiling dude with the lip ring over there? Blow then says, yes. It looked like he was hiding it in his pants. In an instant, the guy rushes over and now has the target's collar in his hand, yelling, hey, did you hide the magic stone? The target says, what? The magic stone. Someone yells, they found the magic stone. Is this really working? Just then, with a swipe of the blade, blue hair, dude now has a gash in his arm. These guys, how did these cock blockers figure it out? Our boy, trying to further stir the crowd, masks his voice saying, damn it, you're not playing fair. It's definitely him. Trust me, he has the stone. Get him. The target then says, now that I have the magic stone in my hands, I can't let it go. He then awakens saying, my name is Cloak. Purple energy swirls through the air as he says awakening. Listen well, you maggots. The magic stone is already in my hands, so if you dare to covet it, then I will kill you immediately. Our boy, deflecting the purple magic spheres, leaps in front of the endangered crowd and masterfully displays a cool superhero landing pose, splashing black-colored energy. Well then, Blow then skillfully launches himself towards the hoodlum. With the splash of his dark magic, he swings his spear, disarming the villain. Standing tall in front of him, with his weapon in hand, point directly at the target again. Well, it looks as though this is starting to get messy. Sick Moon, eyes glowing red, surrounded by red magic dust, seems to have noticed our boy Blackie, turning his head towards the direction of where he sensed the black magic. Tessie, noticing her opponent's distraction, dashes through the air, trying to seize the opportunity presented to her. Damn it. We then cut to purple magic lip ring guy, falling onto the ground. People in the crowd asking, what? What is this? That black magic. Could it be him? The black mage. Cloak then yells, I can never give up the magic stone. It's mine. Our boy asks, why do you think it's yours? I just saw you steal it. Look, man, I don't give a shit about the magic stone. Hey, you over there, is heard being said. A red glow coming from behind the dark mage. Blow turns his head to look at the imminent threat, observing a menacing spark of red energy ripping through the air. Quickly dodges as a sword strikes the ground where he used to be. Our boy, standing there, just watches on as someone reaches to grab the collar of his robe. Sick Moon then says, I finally found you, Blackie. I don't know what happened to Tessie, or where she went off to. I know this is chaotic, but at least we get to witness some crazy good magic fights. Keep up, guys. Sick Moon on. This is Sick Moon's third name now, by the way. Tessie is seen, getting smashed into the ground. This is apparently wrapping up the fight against Sick Moon. Chronologically, I have no clue why it is showing up now. Anyways, we're gonna just roll with it. As Tessie falls into the ground, and a large red magic blast erupts. The crowd is seen covering their heads and fleeing from the scene. She then says it hurts, looking like she's now unawakened. I even had my sword taken away, which explains a lot actually. Sick Muon sends a sword flying towards Blackie for their battle opener. So that was Tessie's sword. She then says, next time, I won't lose. Damn man, waifu got her ass handed to her by Sick Muon. We now jump to Cloak. Trying to slip away, he says the mana stone is finally mine. For guys are chasing after Cloak as he runs away with the mana stone. They yell, stop running you little pussy. Quick, get him. He's running away with the Mana Stone. Apparently, it was just a strategic retreat, because just then Cloak does a 180 purple magic power attack, as he says, "You frickin' small fry." Pew pew pew. Cloak is spreading his purple power, blasting everything. He says, "You all should know your place, fools." Just as Cloak was having his cool moment, some chick leaps in the air for a rear attack, yelling, "Mage Cloak, you didn't think that you were the only strong mage here, did you?" Caught off guard, but able to react quickly, he does another 180, puts up both of his arms in an attempt to block her oncoming attack. Now all four mages are ready to face Cloak the Magic Dragon. "What's up, bitch? You thought you were saying something slick back there calling us weak. Now you're just gonna run away with our magic stone." Well, boys, this looks like the end of Cloak, because he is surrounded by a whole gang of mages. See, just look at dude's face. It says it all. He doesn't have to say anything. Daddy's boy is like, holy shit, the Black Mage and Sick Muon, they are about to death battle it out. Wait, who's the white-haired baddie standing in the background? He then spins around, worried about Daddy, and is about to say, "The building is gonna collapse, father." But after not seeing his dad, he says, "Rune, where is my father?" Rune says, "His Majesty left first." Damn, Daddy just up and left me. I should probably get going too. But there's about to be a fight between two apex predator mages, and I want to watch so bad. Ren, still up in the balcony, has both of her hands on her temples. So this is how it ended up. It's really Sick Muon's fault. No, his appearance here wasn't accounted for. Besides, this was supposed to be a low-risk mission. So I didn't even bring any mana orbs to replenish mana. The longer this goes on, the more disadvantageous it gets for Blow. What are you planning, Blow? As she looks on with concern for our main man. Okay, and we're back to our boy, facing off against the red dusty mage. Our guy says, "Let me be clear, I have no intentions of fighting you." How you gonna go and say that when he just got done booty stomping our girl Tessie? Sick Muon just says, "Oh really?" Blow was just like, "Yeah, my goal isn't the Mana Stone in the first place. Aren't you here to protect the Mana Stone until the end of this auction? I'm just going off of what your hound friend said earlier. This asshole is calling me a hound now too." Anyways, Blow then says, "So let's just ignore each other, okay? And that thing above your head." My boy says, "Get rid of that stupid-looking mana circle too." And then the red dusty dude says, "I don't want to. Whether your goal is the Mana Stone or not, I don't give a shit. I've been looking for you since that day. You've been busy hiding in Opian, as if you were some treasure. And thanks to that, I've been looking into every incident related to you, and every mission you might take on. But you were nowhere to be found." Blow was thinking, should I tell him that I was going to parties getting autographs and setting up secret plans in order to take pants off people? Sick Muon then says, "And now, you're right in front of me. So you best bet, I'm going to beat that ass. Now, what are you going to do? Ask me to stop so you can go back into hiding." Flashback time. That day, the sight that gave me goosebumps. Scratch that. I guess we're done with the flashback. Sick Muon then says, "Take a good look before I kill your ass." Kaboom. Bam. Pew pew. Another red explosion. People are yelling. Oh no. It's coming. I mean, it's collapsing. I don't care who pays for the damages, but 70% of the bill goes to Sick Muon. The hound is still running around saving people and shit. Good lord, it must suck having a partner like Sick Muon. Is this piece of shit planning on destroying everything and everyone with him? Because he's sure doing a lot of talking. Seems like he's a bit too emotionally invested into the Dark Mage if you ask me. Because all this is a bit too much. Scar then says, "Man, the auction is already over, but if I get my hands on the Mana Stone, at least I'll have an excuse." Speaking of the Mana Stone, we jump back to Cloak right as one of the pillars collapse in the middle of him battling it out with the mages. Cloak looks over his shoulder as someone says, "What the hell? What do you think you're doing? Give us the damn Mana Stone." However, the real question is, why is it taking you four mages so long to take it away from him? Well, the answer to my question is this. My boy Cloak, combo breaker, juked all four of them bitches. Then the blue-haired guy that Cloak cut the fuck up yells, "I'm trying to get in those pants." I mean, the pants. The Mana Stone is in his pants. Cloak was like, "Why you snitching, fool? Shut the fuck up." His pants. It's in dude's pants? It's coming. Cloak is like, "Bro, don't listen to that fool. He's lying to y'all." We then jump to Sick Muon, and he's standing on top of the mound of rubble that used to be the auction house. Apparently our boy Blow is putting up quite the fight, because Sick Muon then takes off his cape, saying it's getting hot in this bitch. Blow, on the other hand, is seen jumping into the balcony. Looks like something piqued his interest. I knew he wasn't trying to run away. He was just trying to spit some game to a couple of baddies. Look at their blushing faces. Our boy, with his beautiful blue eyes, says, "Don't tell nobody what we just did up in here, okay?" They're like, "Okay, I won't tell, I promise." Me neither. I won't act like I know you even if I see you on the streets. I thought Sick Muon said he was gonna kill me. That dude ain't killing shit. As if he just had a realization, he says, "Come to think about it, Master's been giving me some strange-ass missions. Could it be because of this Sick Muon dude? People are starting to leave. I guess this mission is as good as failed. But at least I smashed those two baddies." Just then we cut to Sick Muon, and he's saying, "Well, if you don't want to fight me, I'll just need to make you fight me." Our boy is living in this dude's head, rent-free. This maniac Sick Muon then says, "Come to think of it, there are way too many distractions here." He says, "If I just kill all of the trash here, maybe the Dark Mage will have a change of heart." He's planning on committing war crimes, collateral damage, just to get to our boy. A huge red magic circle is then prepping to take down the whole building. People are looking up, like, what's that? The roof is about to collapse. Cloak is even looking up like, what the hell is this now? The mages are still trying to play tag with him, even though he's like, "Look up, you idiots. These bastards don't give a shit. But I'll just keep running." And boom. Blow clotheslines his ass with a roundhouse kick to the neck. Our boy just says, "Get out of here immediately. It's the Black Mage." Blow then says, "If you value your lives more than the Mana Stone, leave right now. Because this place is about to come crashing down." And just like that, the auction house is now deceased.